I see that home in Scobie's still acting like a complete and utter prat. Yeah, you know, Mr. What's his name? Oh my God, I've got scabies or whatever his name is. You know, that fangirl. That one that fangirls on the muchness, the Woko Ono. Yes, he's got liverence, he has. Yes, he's got liverence, he's got an infatuation and a sort of totally unreasonable and irrational idealisation and desire for inanimate objects, really. Yes, or person. Either with the muchness, really. It could be either of them things. It could be both of them all at once, couldn't it? So anyway, yes, well, I think they all have, to be fair. I think a lot of the squad are like that. I think, yeah, they sort of, because they don't know her, they only think they know her, and they sort of heap all their wishes and desires onto her. Yeah, and they're in a permanent state of liverence. Yeah, someone needs to deliver them from liverence. That's what they need, don't they? Yeah, and it doesn't matter. I mean, people like that. It doesn't matter what evidence you give them or what evidence they see with their very own eyes. They still manage to blame everybody else, don't they? Because it's never their icon. You see, it's never the person in which they've bestowed all their wishes and dreams. You see. And they build them up to be something that they're not. And anyway, that Scabies, he's been on there chattering his gums, and he on your Twitter or whatever it is. Yeah, he has. He's been, oh yeah, I'm sticking up for Woko Ono. Oh, Woko Ono, I love Woko Ono, blah, de blah, de blah. And then he got really excited because, especially if you've got liverence to the degree he's got it, I mean, she wrote him an email, Vutu Furs. She wrote your own Scabies an email. She did, yes, he nearly shit himself. Anyway, he was so excited, he was so excited, he showed it on Twitter and everything. Yes, I've got an email from Woko. Yeah, and do you know what it said, the email? It said, thank you. Ha! So there you go. And if that's a real, like a very good sort of classic example of liverence, because I mean he was just overjoyed, the highs and lows, and I mean the more she doesn't give him, I mean a lot of these cult leaders do it as well, they play into that whole state of liverence that people get themselves into, especially if they've got some sort of troubled background, or they're a bit lonely, or they're in a midlife crisis or something like that. They sort of infantilise or fantasise or idealise a person beyond all realms of humanity, really. You know, they put them up to be some sort of godlike person. And obviously that's what your Mr. Scabies has done with your Woko. Yes! So, yeah, it made his bleeding year, it did, when she sent him an email and it said, thank you. Jesus Christ. I mean, to be honest, it's lucky he got that, really. I suppose she only did it to keep his nose to the grindstone, because he does his God's work, doesn't he? Yes, he does his goddess's work. He's on there the whole time. You remember him? He was the one that wrote the book that her and Harry didn't have anything to do with or any input in, that one. Yes, Mr. Scabies. Yes, oh well, there you go. So I think that's a state of play for the squad, isn't it, really? They all need some psychological therapy, really. They need to be delivered from their liverence. Yes, and it doesn't matter what you say to them, nothing will change their minds, because, well, they're in love with the Woko. Yes, they are, Vutu. So yeah, there you go. I thought I'd come and expound you on, well, the state of liverence that people get themselves into. Bye, Vutu. Bye. Bye-bye.